Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Missouri about to kick off.
I gotta beat Missouri's ass, man.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Texas offense will come out first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, in this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long. So I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Finds his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
This is an offense that prides themselves on being physical. They love running the football. That's their identity. But the defense getting that stop on 3rd and short against the run, that sets a very clear message that they've shown up to play. They know it's coming, and they're going to be here all day.
They'll send the back in motion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. The Longhorns are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun, finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary, 5-star defensive back, gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed, the measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
Dang, Trevor.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Yeah,
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Snags it over the middle. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away.
You're kidding.
Oh, and he missed it. No good.
Dude,
After
this is
the
so
miss,
hard.
no change in the score. So Missouri's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Fires to the middle. Can't make the grab on third down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt.
He was gone.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit.
I'm nervous right now.
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field. The last time ruined the drive.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Manning. This time it's complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good, but going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I'll tell you, on defense, these linebackers are trained not just to stop the run, but to go out and cover in space and make tackles in the open field. That linebacker shows you all of his skill set there.
He lets it fly. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Wants to keep it in the air. Quick strike complete. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Got a little space. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Trying to barrel in.
Come on.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns. Smokey the Cannon, not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Hardy. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Manning. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Into the quarterback there.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's going to put it in play. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense.
Ideal.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Back to pass. It's Manning. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throwing on the run. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Catch in the middle, it's Manning. We got a timeout here late in the first half. Now trying to get more points on the board before the break. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Kick is in the air. He'll field the punt and look for room. And the returner will be knocked down. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. And with the ball in a spot like this, David, they might try to get something on the board before the break.
Oh, great opportunity to be aggressive. Find those couple plays you like. Push the ball down the field. At least try to get a field goal here, Palmer.
That's it, David. Just a couple of first downs here could be enough to steal 3 points before this half is over.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Manning. Looking down the middle. He's got it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's got him in the flat. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Tight end getting vertical. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today.
The Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Unloads quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll throw on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw, nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this
Tell me
point,
about it,
David,
man.
someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Dude,
Whatever
holy
you can,
cow.
whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
Nothing's
Not what
happening
they
right
had in
now.
mind to start this drive. Here comes
Nothing's happening
2nd and
right
13. Dropping back, it's Manning. Under fire. Got a man, it's Moore. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Longhorns line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion.
Dude, you're
Knocked down in the
kidding me right
backfield,
now.
And that'll bring up 4th down.
And how about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
Dude, you're
And
kidding me
it's
right
knocked
now.
away. They'll give up the
He's
ball,
wide
failing
open.
to convert on 4th.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Now the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Manning. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return.
All right.
Here comes the Texas offense.
We gotta score now.
These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Pucks it out of the air. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Might be changing the route. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back has it.
He's not gonna block him, bro.
He's gonna lose a yard on
Come
that.
on.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll
Come
take a
on,
break
you're
to
not
check
gonna
him
block
out.
him, dude.
And
Come
the
on.
Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Manning. Got his man in the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Little touch pass to the receiver. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Man. They're sitting on everything.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Touchdown!
Let's go, baby.
Nice
Finally.
catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Ripping up a good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end.
That's just not going to get it done, David. At this point of the game, you're trailing. You've got to pick up the urgency, and this offense is going to have to get more aggressive throwing downfield.
They're going to have to take shots, but I know that, right? The defense knows that. I'm going to stay deep, and I'm going to let you complete all these passes underneath because the clock running is my friend.
Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Manning. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense in getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Longhorns need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Motion from the back. Sweet cut there. Stop right
You're
at
kidding
the
me.
42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
No timeouts. What? They have no timeouts.
The Longhorns line up.
They have no timeout.
This will be the second
What the heck?
time
The game
they've
just
had
gave
to
a
kick
free
it away.
timeout.
The kick is on its way. And the punt team able to
Dude, the game just gave him a free timeout.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21.
The game just gave him a free timeout, dude. Are you serious right now?
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Got to get everybody to the line. spike it to stop the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Manning.
Oh, you're kidding me.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. That's caught. It's Manning.
Dude, this is ridiculous.
Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Last chance coming up. Bringing the heat. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And that is how we will wrap this one up. They took it right down to the wire. Final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those extra practices and bonding time.
It's really a great moment. Like, you worked so hard, and listen, this team, the season didn't go exactly how they wanted it to go, but to end on a high note is really good. And yes,
You try to fuck me. Max Bacon? You just gained recruiting on him. I'll send him in the house. He's my kid. 6'8", 322 pounds. Big Ten standing. Oregon SC. Where's the team schedule? Alright. Michigan. Here, 11:57. Oklahoma. Hey, 363. Oregon. Let's play some fun game.
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Longhorns will boot it away to start the game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad play at a bad time.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
That cornerback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. A strike downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
On 2nd and goal, he carries again. And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback touch pass from the jet sweep. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
And it's like the defense knew on 3rd and goal. They're not a tackle in the middle. They're going to go to the outside. They run the touch pass, and they fly after it, fly upfield, make the tackle, and now it's decision time.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Touchdown, Longhorns! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
To throw, it's Sayin. Quickly to the tight end. At the 45, on his way. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
What a weapon this guy is, right? At the tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to break down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
The give to the tailback.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Manning. He's got the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a 3-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a...
Sends it back in motion. Creates a little space. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Fires to the tight end. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
With the catch, it's Moore. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Manning. There he goes. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Get up. Get up. Yep, I think that's what everybody says to their quarterbacks after they take big hits like that. He got the first down, but you don't want to make a living taking those whacks.
A first down run in the red zone. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And they will score. Touchdown, Texas!
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. One more snap coming before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Sayed. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. At the 35, he's open. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd down, going up top. Fires to the big fella. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
To the air, it's Manning. Quarterback moving. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Just keep swinging it. Get it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. The Longhorns are on the move. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Wingo. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Wingo. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fang and make tackles?
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking to scramble. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the 1st half. And here they are in the 2nd half defending a deep ball.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The sudden change on the turnover.
Bye-bye. See you later.